basically showed our team last year at the Women's World Cup. We came dead last. It was dead last. We were supposed to finish in the top 3. We came dead last. And what that video showed is that in 8 months, here I am with the bronze medal at the Olympic Games. And it was not easy. And, you know, I asked Dawn a little bit about the school, and she says you guys have a great sports program, and academically you guys are ready to excel. And for me, it's such an honor to be here because, first of all, my mom's Jamaican, so I don't get to come here often because, like Dawn said, I travel the world, and it's great, but you live out of a suitcase, and you never have time to just sit back and appreciate the little things. But to be able to come here to you today to just tell you basically my story started when I was young. I watched my first Olympic Games on the television, and I was this close to it. I was 4 years old, and I was like, I want to do that. And I didn't even know what I wanted to do at the Olympics. I just knew I wanted to do something there. If I was going to be in the stands or whatnot, you know, people thought I was crazy, but I was like, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't start playing soccer or football until I was 12 years old, which is a little older than most people. And I remember being like, oh yeah, I'm going to be an Olympian. And people are like, yeah, you're crazy. No chance. You started too late. You can't do it. And then I got cut from the first big team that I tried out for. I'm going to move back so I can talk to you guys too. I got cut from the first... This is fun. Can you guys see me now? I got cut from the first big team I tried out for, and the coach said, you're not what we're looking for. And it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I was like, how is this guy going to tell me I'm not what he's looking for? Doesn't he understand that my dreams are to be in the Olympics one day? And I remember I was devastated. I was embarrassed. All my friends made the team, and I'm in the car driving home like, and my dad's like, so what are you going to do about it? And I was like, what do you mean? I just got cut. And it was incredible because something switched in my head. Because my parents had always told me, never let anybody tell you you're not good enough. And for the next year, I did 15 minutes more every day. 15 minutes isn't a long time. It's either 15 minutes before I went to practice or I stayed 50 minutes later. And then what I started to notice, first people were like, what are you doing? Let's go. But then they started to join me. My team got better. I got better. I got more confidence. Because, you know, confidence comes from within. Like, you can't have other people tell you you're good and make it to this level. Confidence comes from knowing the fact that I did the work. I put in the time. And the next year, went to the tryout with my little swag because I felt I was much better. And there was the team trying out for my age group, and the coach was like, hi. I was like, I'm going over here. I tried it a year older. And I made that team. And within 3 months, I got called into the full national team. Now, I'm 17 years old, and on the full national team, it's open, right? So there's these ladies talking about mortgages, and I'm like, who am I going to take to prom? Like, I was not at the same level, but I was just like, yeah, this is so cool, right? And the same coach was like, wait. I was like, look at me now. So the greatest thing is that a couple months later, on my wall, I had posters of national team athletes, the people I was playing with, the people I was playing against. We were playing against the U.S., and this was before the 1999 World Cup, and there was these big names like Mia Hamm, and if you follow women's soccer, they're huge names. So I'm standing, and it's a sold-out crowd. Sold out, okay? I just left from playing in front of maybe 50 people to a sold-out crowd. And I look to my left, and there are the people on my wall at home. I look to my right, and there are the people on my wall at home. And I remember our captain turns to me, and she's like, hey, you nervous? I was like, no way, this is awesome. I'm living out my dreams. And I got to play that game, and I'll tell you what, I was like running on the field, I was like, game starting, I'm like, woo, you know, our team's like, oh gosh, I wonder if she's able to do this. I had the game of my life. And you want to know why? Because I felt I deserved it. And I truly believe that. And the thing is, the message I basically want to tell you guys today is that you have to dream a big dream. I was 4 years old. I didn't even know what I was dreaming. It was crazy. I told people I'd be a professional athlete. There was no professional women's league when I was younger. But I've been playing professionally for 10 years now. Like, what a job, right? I go to the football field. I play for 2 hours. I go to the gym. I work out. I watch my nutrition. I travel the world. I have a medal, right? It's pretty heavy. I've been to 2 Olympic Games and 4 World Cups. I play in front of 80,000 people. I have people come up to me screaming and crying because they get to meet me. Is this real life, is what I ask myself all the time. But it all became true because I dreamed big. I was willing to work harder than anybody in my team. There were people more talented than me, absolutely, but they didn't have the work ethic and the mindset I had. And I never, ever, ever let anybody tell me I couldn't do anything. And I'm sure this is ringing a bell for you guys, because it's not just sports. It could be academics. It could be anything. Like, you don't have to sit here and be like, okay, well, Karina came to here today, so I'm going to be an Olympian. No. Have your own dream. Don't let somebody else tell you what to dream. You have to sit. And I sat with Christopher, and he was probably like, okay, KK, what do you need to talk to me about? And I told him, I said, it starts with writing in a book, a little journal. Now, I'm not going to be like, I don't write my journal, today was a nice day, it was sunny, I ate mangoes. No. No, don't go through. Hold on, just go back. Where you going now? Okay. Oh yeah, he used to come to school here, right? So I've been with Puma for 8 years, and let me tell you, it's a great deal. I get unlimited product. I get paid by them to every game I step in the field. I do appearances for them. This was in the Olympic Village in London. I have one from China. Great guy, as you guys may know. He's kind of fast, but I still think I could beat him in 1 yard. But yeah, so that's bold. Go through. That was receiving the medal on the podium. Okay, let me explain that moment. It's hard to explain. 80,000 plus people. And again, you dream of this moment, right? Because every time you watch Olympic Games, you see people. And I would see people. I don't even know them. And I'd start crying with them. They're like, yeah, there's our flag. Whatever it was, right? So that moment where they came and they introduced, and the crowd just goes electric. Right? And at that moment, you're like, wow. Wow. Is this real life? Wow. Because this thing is pretty heavy. I'm not going to lie. I don't wear it often. He can attest to this. It's pretty heavy. And when I put it on, I was like this. Playing it off. Yeah. But that was an incredible moment. And it was worth, this is my 15th year on the full team. It was worth every single sacrifice. Because the thing is, and I hope my family understands this, you miss a lot of things. You miss childbirths. You sometimes miss passings. Because I'll be in the middle of nowhere and you can't get there. But I'll tell you, for my family, how proud they were in that moment, how proud I was, I cried, I'm not going to lie. That was pretty powerful. Yeah. That was on the podium in front of 80,000 people. The truth of the matter is that on TV they didn't show this, but everyone was being proper, and I was like this. I was enjoying the moment, so I'm a bit of a goof, so yeah, that's it. You get to do your own camps. So I'll have maybe 200, 300 kids sign up for my goalkeeper camps, and this is how I advertise it. And I get to, next time I come back to Jamaica, I will host a camp somewhere, I don't know where. But people, that's another way of earning a phenomenal living, is to give back and share what you've learned, which is pretty incredible. Okay, you see I'm the only one with my hands up celebrating, right? Everybody else is proper, just smiling with the medal. I'm like, yeah! So yeah, go ahead. Bentley, this is not the car I got. But one other cool thing is when I went to my hometown, which they are naming a park after me, they gave me a free car. Not the Bentley, okay? But I walked into a dealership and he said, thank you for inspiring the nation. Can we use your images? And that is yours. And it was a brand new, souped up, black, beautiful car. And I was like, really? I was like, seriously? Like, now? I'm like, just take the keys and run. He's like, yeah. So there's a lot of perks. Go ahead. There are the 3 medals. Go ahead. We did a parade, and there was thousands and thousands and thousands of people just screaming out. When we went by, there was a guy in his office. I don't know if he didn't know it was gone. He was on the 2nd floor, and you saw his reaction. Opened the window, jumped out on the ledge, was like, ah! It was quite funny. But yeah, so you get to do pretty cool things. That's the parade. You can see the people in the background. There was thousands and thousands of people just screaming. Yep, go ahead. We get to do red carpets, so people pay us to wear their dresses, and we get to walk the red carpets with all these Hollywood and famous stars and get to meet them, and they actually want to hear about me. Like when I walk into a room, I'm like, you gotta act cool, right? So you walk in and you're like, oh yeah, hey, nice to meet you, yeah. And then they want to ask you about the game or what you did. And you're like, what, really? And you start talking, you act all cool, but really just like, oh my god, you're so awesome. But yeah, so we get to do red carpets. That's our team. That's just me playing in the Olympics. Keep going. Yeah, again, I'm a bit of a goof, but got to play on the field. Like you guys who watch football, Manchester United, big team, okay? We got to play at Old Trafford. So let me tell you what I was like walking in, because we always go the day before. So we walk in the day before, and I was like this. And I went to the red seats where you see on TV a lot, and I sat down. I was like, I was like a 5-year-old kid, and it's just incredible, because when I was younger, I didn't ever think I would be playing at Old Trafford in a sold-out stadium. I thought I would be able to go to a game at Old Trafford and watch Manchester United, but much less play it and get tweets from some of them to tell us, good job. Can you believe that? Come on. Really? Like Wayne Rooney knows me? What? Well, yeah, it's kind of cool. Go ahead. That's our locker room. I got my little headphones, my lucky teddy bear. You know, they do it. We got some really nice locker rooms. So, yeah. You can't see it right there. Dream Team, basketball, USA. That's Kevin Durant from NBA. So, get to meet some pretty cool people. That's me on the podium, which you can't really see, but acting crazy. Go ahead. You can't really see, but these are lineups. So I do autograph signings, and people wait 4.5 to 5 hours to get me to sign an autograph and take a picture with me, which is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Okay, yeah. That's part of me. This is where I got my free car, and another 4-hour wait just to get a picture with me, and yeah. You guys know who Donald Trump is? Yeah, pretty cool. Let me tell you, I went to New York. I sat in Donald Trump's office, who wanted to talk to me about the game that he watched. And then it was pretty cool after he sent me downstairs to get a watch. Bam! It's full of diamonds, guys. Yeah, Donald Trump gave me a watch. Pretty cool. I think is that it? So that's it. Anyway, I just came to share my little story with you. I don't know if do we have time for questions?
No.
Okay, we have time for about 5 questions. So, if anybody has any, if not, thanks for having me. Anybody questions? Everybody's going to act shy right now. I'm sure everybody here is not shy. No? Okay. Thank you very much for having me. There's a question? There's a question? Yeah, everyone gets shy. This always happens. I don't bite. Yes, we got a question in the back. What did you say?
Who is your role model?
Who's my role model? Really silly answer and corny, but my parents. My parents 100% were my role model. Oh, I'm a goalkeeper, so Casillas from Real Madrid. That's an easy answer. Yeah, there you go. And then Buffon, because he's a Puma guy and he's a legend from many years ago from Italy. So. Good question. Anybody else? Going once. It's a Trump watch. So, yes. Go ahead. Anybody else? I have not met him, I have met Ronaldo. Yeah, I have not met Casillas, but it will happen before my time is gone. I'll make sure that I tweet it, I do all that stuff, and I make sure my agent knows that at some point I need to meet him. But yeah, I have not. I saw Shaggy while I was here, got a picture with him. Yes, yes. Some legends I've met, so. Is that good? Okay, oh, is that a question? Don't be shy, come on.
Well, it was answering his question, but he does not want to do it.
Okay. He wants to what? I can't hear you. Oh, my Twitter name? Is that what you asked? My Twitter name is Karina LeBlanc. That's it, my spelling. Christopher follows me, so if you follow Christopher, you'll know. Is that what you asked? Or a pin or a picture? BlackBerry. I have an iPhone, sorry. I'm not dissing you, I swear. If I had a pin, I would give it to you. Oh, Lord. Tweet me, though. Tweet me and say I'm the one that you wouldn't give your pin to. I'll hit you as a tweet back. Alright? I think I have like over 11,000 followers, so I'll hit you back with a tweet back and give you some love, okay? Alright, well, thank you for having me.
Uncle. Karina, just on behalf of Quality Academics, the student, teachers, all fans, we'd just like to say thanks for having you and sharing inspirational story with us. And let's do it. Yo, that's heavy though. Alright guys, give her a round of applause again. That was very, very good. And I hope to be alive, guys, when one of you will come back and speak to the school about how great you have become and how you've hit the world and how you've played for Real Madrid, right, Parkinson? Yeah, man. Alright guys, give her a hand again and we're going back to our classes. Thanks again, Karina. Thanks very much. Yeah, we have school. Let's go.